Hello, hello, hello. Oh, crikey, look at that. Look at the sun rays. Look at those sun rays just coming right in there. Ah, day two of a solar feast, and the sun is shining. It's ever so blinding in the most beautiful way, beaming down and nourishing. How wonderful. What a beautiful contrast to yesterday. I thought it'd be nice to have a little chatter and a natter again the day after the solar eclipse. How did you all find it? How did you find the energy for those that are energy sensitive? And even those that aren't, even those that kind of deny the energies of the world, it's really interesting to see them align with the flows and the cosmic currents, whether they realize it or not, with actions and emotions and behaviors. And I always find it super fascinating to reflect within and to observe without. And so I sit here on my lunch having a solar snack. Sun gazing is a really beautiful art. And of course, you have to train your way there. You're not just going to look straight at the sun if you've never really done that before. Like anything is a discipline and a training. And when the sun is this high, for someone like myself who is not, I don't do this every day, be looking just underneath it, like looking at a lower point, or even looking just kind of a little bit away, gazing across, turning the head, letting the eyes just kind of drink in what it wants to. The best time to sun gaze, so I hear, so says my lovely friend Jerome from the States, is at dawn and at dusk when the sun is low. And I would agree with that. When I sun gaze, I'll try and do it first thing at the first light or the last light of the day. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Where are we today? Thursday. Thursday, so we are nearly, 24, 36 hours into a solar feast, into a dry fast. So we're nearly halfway there. By midnight tonight, we'll be over halfway. My lovely friend that I mentioned yesterday, Nikki Nunu, she will be concluding she's doing a day and a half dry after 2 days of water. And she'll be concluding that in 10 minutes, 11 minutes. So I'm very excited for her. Still 2 more days to go for me though. And I'm really excited about that. It's a really interesting sensation to be in this natural state, to allow your body to remember and awaken. I went to kickboxing last night, which usually when I do a sport like kickboxing or any of the martial arts that I do, your heart rate tends to go up quite a bit, right? It's quite strenuous, it's compact, it's intense. And I like that you get a good workout on every level, cardio and muscular strength, flexibility, mental will, right? And I always wear a heart rate monitor because I always find it really fascinating just to kind of measure aerobic capacity, anaerobic capacity, VO2 max, all those stats. I always like to kind of see what my body is saying on different levels. Oh, hello, wasp. I have a little wasp saying hello here. And he says goodbye. Just like found my feet really interesting. I suppose that's the funny thing though, isn't it? It's like when you're doing a dry fast, your body changes scent. Your natural scent comes through a little bit and that can be quite sweet. Someone once said to me, a beloved one said that when they smelt me, I smell like honey. And I was like, out of all the things that your natural scent could be, honey is actually a really lovely scent to have. It could be far worse. Like, I wonder if my feet smell of honey then, for that little wasp looking around for somewhere to relax and chill. My feet were not that home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me better today. I remember to connect my earphones. But yeah, day two of a dry fast, and solar feast. And some of the things that really kind of shine through, some of the myths, or some of the things that we get to remember through this process. Your body is already starting to almost kind of destroy the old cells, the cells that don't work, right? So at this point, when you get into the 36, 48-hour mark, your cells that are misaligned, that are malfunctioning, that are, for example, cancerous, or, um, you know, the cells that aren't transmitting energy properly, the body goes, oh, we don't need them anymore. I'm going to get rid of those. And instead of just getting rid of those, they actually start to then propagate the healthy cells. So it really is a lesson in turning back time. And it's fascinating to me that it's not even noon yet. No, it's not even 12. Yet it feels like time is so long. You get so much done in the day. Not just because you're not creating food and eating and that, but also time has a very different meaning when you're in natural state. Because if you think of it this way, your body takes 80%. Hi, Mama. Oh, my mum is online. Hey, Mom. Your body takes 80% of all of its energy to digest, right? To digest food. And when you're not having food or drink and you're nourishing yourself through different practices, such as solar sun gazing or tai chi or qigong or actively moving, like I said on the video yesterday, you want to keep your body actively moving. It's a nuclear site. Your body will create its own energy. But your body has to experience it as well, because this is the thing, is that your mind knows only itself, right? Your mind knows only itself. So it's a program on repeat, right? Your mind is a program on repeat, and it can't really learn new things unless it experiences new things. That's what it means to be in this experiential life. So you have to almost train the body to develop the mind. And so for some of you watching this that are maybe new to dry fasting, or maybe a little bit, curious. It's not the first time I've done videos like this when I've been on a pranic feast to share the experience. But it's really interesting because the more that you train your will, and this goes for anything, right? This goes for your discipline if you want to release something. Say, for example, you've formed a codependency with sugar, or you formed a codependency with alcohol, or work, or feeling a certain thing. You're always going to chase that feeling because you formed a codependency with it, psychological and emotional. Until you actually train your will's not going to get stronger, right? So this is what we're doing as well. Like when we practice stuff like this, of course I always say in these videos, don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. You have to kind of start off small. Start with, maybe intermittent fasting, or start with a day dry fast. Like I said yesterday, Dr. Mindy is a great resource for the medical benefits of it. But you're training your will and you're helping your body kind of develop its knowing. Your body is developing gnosis. But your body is also going to talk to you in a different way. Your body is going to say, hey, maybe I've got misalignment or stagnant energy in this particular place. Like my friend Nikki Nunu, she was saying, oh, I feel cramping in my thighs. I'm like, stagnation there. You got to move them. Move your body. You got to use your body. Move your body. Be alive in your body. Live in your body. She's like, oh, I feel it in my thighs. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Okay, your body's talking to you now. So whereas most of us in the West who go, oh, I'm feeling this pain, I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. Like, my approach is, oh, if I'm feeling a certain pain, depends on what it is, of course. If I'm feeling a dull pain, I need to move that part of my body. I need to move the energy through it. So that it's always interesting because every time I do a 3.5-day dry fast, I'm always observing the body and seeing, where is stuck in the body? What is stuck in the body? I wonder what the body is healing, because the body naturally heals itself. If you leave it be, it will heal itself. There are clinics medical clinics in Russia where they actually are a dry fasting facility in order to heal the unhealable, the uncurable, or incurable, the things that Western medicine can't heal. And you'll go there for 9 days and be on a 9-day hard dry fast, and you'll think that you're dying over and over again because your body's having all these healing crises, when really what the body is doing is letting go of those things that are not in alignment, so that it can rebirth and propagate that which is. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, what a beautiful day today. I wonder if you're still online, what's it like in the north? Is it sunny in the north? I'm sure it is. A beautiful day. I have Tai Chi tonight. I found a new class near where I live. I'm going to give Tai Chi a go. I feel like with all the very yang expressions of martial arts that I do, like I self-train in the morning, and I go and train in Waitrose car park, which must look hilarious on CCTV. Um, do the Shaolin training that I did in China. I do that in the morning. And I like the martial arts in the evening. I'm going, oh, I need something a little bit more flowing. Like I can't match it with enough meditation here to get all that yin. So I need to do something else here. So I found a Tai Chi class, which I'm really excited about. So I'll go try that out tonight and see how that goes. But yeah, kickboxing yesterday was really fun to see. I was there for an hour, of course. Everyone's like, you get your water breaks and stuff like that. And in the water break, I'm just kind of waiting in the middle of the room, waiting for waiting for us to come back. And yeah, my heart rate, I was like going, I wonder what my heart rate will do if it's going to do anything different. And it wasn't my highest. My maximum heart rate was the same. My average heart rate, I think, was a little bit higher, which would be natural because, a day without water. So initially your blood gets a little bit more viscous until it starts to regulate itself and remembers, right? Remembers that the body is, um, a complete ecosystem. Oh, Nama's having a beautiful day in Somerset. You do Tai Chi in the park. Oh, yeah. No, Tai Chi is lovely. When I was in China, it was so cool because in the mornings we'd get up and we'd be walking at 6 a.m. and you'd see everyone was already there doing their Tai Chi class, doing their dance aerobic class, doing Qigong. Literally people just walking down the street doing Qigong. They're just like, waking up their body, tapping their body. Um, yeah, it was really cool. Like 6 a.m. doing Tai Chi here and Qigong there and fitness here and dance there, and the same in the evening. Is every morning, every evening we see it without fail. Like people out. We don't really see that here. It's like first thing in the morning they do it, and last thing at night. Very social country. Very very kind people. So very cool. I love that you do Tai Chi in the park. But yeah, that was all for me. Just a little natter and a chatter. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's really nice, like, to see how peaceful the body feels, how peaceful the emotions feel, when you do something like this. Granted that the first time that you go through a dry fast, your mind is really chatty, or it can be. Your mind is kind of trying to convince you to eat this or drink this. Whereas now I find it really funny every time I go on my social media to go on the internet to do some work. It's like showing me someone cooking something amazing or someone juicing something amazing. I'm going, oh, look at all that living water coming out of those fruits. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. And it's almost literally like I can taste it. It's literally like my mouth gets the taste of that orange juice. And I'm going, oh, wow. See, I don't even need to actually consume it right now. I can taste it through the screen. I don't need it. Not in this moment, anyway. But yeah, it's a really cool practice. And what blessings that we have. What a blessed day we have here. For the sun to grace us so much. I look forward to going for a walk down the river with the sun in just a moment. But for now it is 12, so I want to jump offline and congratulate my friend Nikki Nunu for completing her 36 hours dry. So from me to you, so much love, and I'll see you tomorrow maybe for a little chat. Might be later on, or maybe a little bit earlier. I have something in the afternoon, so we'll do a little video at some point tomorrow just to check in and catch up. But I'll see you all soon. So much love.